Okay, are we good? Are we live? We're up. I know these leaks are about to be awesome. Gege's back on his hype. How we doing? Hey, what's up, Jordan? Good to see you in chat, man. Maki cut off Sakuna's arm, but his fingers was casting domain. And look. Oh, what you mean? Because he can't do leaks out. I don't. Well, as far as I know, they're not out. Or I didn't get a notification from either of the leakers. But right now, Sakuna has his two left arms cut off, so it'd be impossible for him to make hand signs, right? At least the N-10 hand sign. What's good, everyone in chat? No, not yet. Look at his arm. Let me see. Because if he only has two right arms, he can't do the N-10. Unless he gets his RCT back. Unless you're looking at the leaks right now. Because I don't see any leaks yet. RCT. No, look at his fingers on the floor. He was about to catch. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Of what he was about to do. His palm is open though. That you're talking about the hand that's cut off? If Gojo doesn't come back, let's Jujutsu jump. Yeah, I know they on Gege right now. Because a lot of people expect Gojo to come back with a lot of this Gojo propaganda that's going on right now. Because right now there's like Gojo has that cover, he has a poster, he has that animation that Viz or whatever Shueisha just dropped. So there's a lot of Gojo hype going on, but I think it's more like a memorial thing, like a memento to his death. This man said it's impossible for Sakuna to do something. Gege is listening, man. No, please no. But actually, it would be impossible for him to do a hand sign with two right arms. That honestly just makes no sense. He'd have to make an entirely new hand sign in that moment, and it would not be Enma 10. You can't do that with two right arms. How does that work? He has to grow a new left arm. I swear if Gege was using my goat for views. Gege knows how popular Gojo is, so technically he really has been using him for like, he's been using him for hype. But now that he's dead, I'm really not sure what he's using him for. I guess it's still to remember him or something like that. He uses his two middle fingers for a domain, and his fingers are formation. Yeah. Because when it says he does the Enma 10 hand sign, the hand sign he's already been doing doesn't look like Enma 10. He's just doing like a regular Jujutsu, that's just like a little regular Jujutsu seal. Like he clasps both hands and he has his two pointer fingers pointing up. But for his domain expansion, he has, like you're saying, Jordan, he has his two middle fingers pointing up and his pointer fingers down and his pinky fingers down. So it's like it's a completely different hand sign from what it looks like. So he might be trying to use domain, but I don't know. Here's my Hakari crackpot theory. Him losing jackpot will make him and his opponent have 0 cursed energy. Well, I guess that'd be Saku. Good to see you in chat again, my man. But I guess that'd be the case if he exhausted his opponent's cursed energy like he did with Kashimo. But I'm not sure if he can just do that passively like he's doing now. Because technically if he keeps fighting not Kashimo, but Urume, then they will run out of cursed energy. And he's going to win the endurance battle. But do you guys think we're actually going to... I want to talk about that for a little bit. You guys think we're going to hop back to Hakari versus Urume? Because I'm honestly trying to see what Sakuna's cooking up. Gojo comeback or even like a Gojo comeback. Something to do with... Even if we don't get a comeback, just something to do with Gojo. I personally, I don't think he's coming back, but that's just me. I could be dead wrong, but I don't know if Gege's doing that. I wish I could post the chapter in chat to show you his hand on the floor. I'll actually pull it up, Jordan, since that's kind of relevant. Because I was just looking at it. Image display. Make it a little bigger. You're talking about his hand on the floor when Maki cuts it off? Because I think I get the picture of what you're saying. Like right here. It's very slight though. Will Miguel run away to Paris? Are you still on that, your boy? Good to see you too, man. Oh my gosh, I was dead when I read that comment, your boy. To be honest, I hope we see Hakari versus Urume soon. I don't want the Sakuna fight to be interrupted when things are getting good. Hey, what's up? We're Exile as well. Yeah, D2. I do actually want to see that fight conclude, but you know, I also really want to see what Sakuna's cooking up before we cut away to something else. I at least want to see that much. low key, but his middle fingers are farther out, given a domain sign. Yeah, I see the vision. How much is left? You're talking about time wise? I think we only got like less than 10 minutes. How many characters can you think of that can bypass infinity? Like in fiction or in the Jujutsu Kaisen, your boy? Because in both, I can't think of a whole lot. Not off the top of my head. Yuta comes back with with hollow purple. That's crazy. In fiction, nah. Right now, I'm thinking like, I don't know why I immediately thought of Goku for some reason, but I'm sure he could. My mind's like scrolling through, scrolling through options. Yami. Is that Yami from Black Clover? The dimensional slash? I like how it's just something similar to what Sakuna copied off of or something. Anos. There's a lot of characters like that are super OP. I just can't think off the top of my head. I always think of Gilgamesh, Accelerator. Yeah, Accelerator is crazy. Eyes on Gown. I heard of that. Is that the Skull dude? Rimuru. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy powerful characters that can have workarounds around infinity, and that they wouldn't be limited in that. But there's a lot of options. Can someone explain how did Gojo's output get as high as Sakuna's when they developed? How did Sakuna's output get as high? Gojo's output get as high as Sakuna's when they developed in different eras? Pretty Gege threw Gojo. He threw Gojo a bone, making him match him in the domain clash. Like as far as cursed energy output, I don't think they'd have to be all that different. Like especially like in the domain clash, I think it'd be based on like how much cursed energy they have, and would be based on refinement. But in terms of both of those qualities, they were, we know they're equal. But it came down to compatibility for how their domains didn't work out. So me personally, I think it does make sense for his output to be as high as Sakuna's. Do you agree or not? Sakuna is the demon king of the sixth heaven. Send Yuji to the Buddha. That is an insane comment. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If Gojo didn't have the six eyes, he would be normal. If he didn't have the six eyes, he'd just be a normal sorcerer because he could still wield the cursed energy. And he would have limitless, but he wouldn't. I think Gege said you can't control limitless without the six eyes. So I don't know if he tried if you have limitless without the six eyes, I don't know if you use that, if that'd be like, if you'd like blow yourself up or something. Like he tries to do reverse, not even reversal red. He tries to do blue and just inverts his arm because he can't control it. That's always how I imagine a limitless user without the six eyes. Because obviously the technique exists without it, the six eyes. So it's like, how does a sorcerer use it? That's what I mean by normal. He couldn't be Gojo, we know, with six eyes. Yes, that's exactly right, Jordan. Kuma, what did you said something about Jogo? Didn't Jogo say domain expansions are made from cursed energy in the fight with Gojo? Yes, domain expansions are environments made out of cursed energy. And the barrier as well. So you're right. That is right. I think JJK could have been longer, and I know it's still going, but I'm talking like more chapters, just going over stuff like the Gojo family, etc. I wish we could. Yes, I want to see more lore focused stuff. Wish we could also see more foreign sorcerers. Yes, I'd love to see the lore expanded, and I hoped we got that a little bit more with Miguel as well. Because he's a sorcerer from a whole different country, and they do Jujutsu a whole different type of way in Africa, probably. So I'd love to see different aspects of the series expanded and like that, or get more info on like different eras of Jujutsu. And like, we don't even have to like to go that far in the past. I even want to see like what Kenjaku was doing in Kaori's body, or the story with Itadori's family and Jin. Even that would be super interesting, but Gege is just keeping this hype train going. And I hope we have time for moments like that. First spoilers just dropped. Sakuna hits 2 more black flashes. They're all so dead. What's going on? What JJK are y'all reading? Han era or Nara era flashback? A Han era flashback. The Nara era is still interesting, but because that's when basically Tengen was spreading Jujutsu and religion in Japan. But the Han era is definitely the meat and potatoes of when like Jujutsu really bolstered. Refresh. I didn't see any note. Oh, okay. My bad. It was probably right in front of me on my other screen. Hits 2 more black flashes. That's insane. He's about to get everything back. 2 more is 2 more is crazy. Mia quote, yeah. That was my bad. I was like, y'all reading a whole different, something else. JJK could have benefited from a power system based on ideals instead of inherited abilities. Would have been cool. Way to show how Sakuna has the most efficient ideals for a world like that. Well, we don't know what Sakuna gets his power from. I don't think Sakuna's from a clan. I think he just developed his own power and his own ideals. He's extremely selfish and he really likes food. So he developed a technique that can slash and cook, literally. So I think Jujutsu Kaisen does have some pretty, even though there are a lot of inherited techniques, there are some techniques that don't just come from that sort of idea. We're reading Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, we're reading something else right now. Maki is cooked for sure. Maki's good. You guys know she's good. She already ate, literally ate one Black Flash. What are the other two going to be landed on though? Let me end that other poll. Let me see. Let me end this real quick because we already know what Sakuna doing. I think his curse technique is cannibalism. That's definitely what Sakuna enjoys. Don't let Maki eat two more, please, man. What is honestly, if she does, like, what is even right now? I'm thinking like Black Flash is quite literally flashy. It's just a very flashy move. Well, that's how it at least feels sometimes because it does not finish. Sometimes it does not finish fights for the most part, except in that instance when Hito got defeated by that one Black Flash from Yuji. Man, that was awesome. That's when I felt like Black Flash that really meant something. That was actually beautiful writing on Gege's part. The way he had that Black Flash land. Even though it was completely expected, I loved how he used it. Is the chapter out? I bet some leakers have it, but with Myamura, I don't see anything yet. Yuji can't do Black Flash without Sakuna. He always had him when he does it. Man, I'm certain Yuji can do a Black Flash without Sakuna. I was reading that, I was like, really? Sakuna is the reason Yuji can do Black Flash? But nah, that's all Yuji, I think. I think Sakuna's cursed energy is elemental. Why do you think that? Because I think his fire is an actual curse technique. Or an aspect of his curse technique. But if his curse energy is elemental, that mean it'd be like Kashimo's. To where it has some sort of property. Or like a car's where it's all sharp, but I think it's just evil. I hardly think his cursed energy would be very good to take in. Like with his fingers, how it's poisonous. It's just like, I think his cursed energy is just evil. It's an evil aura. Check out new spoilers. It's a Yuji focused chapter. Hold on. Okay, my bad. Yuji proves why he's the GOAT. Finally, Yuji cooking. Gojo is back. I didn't see anything about Gojo, no. Gojo was the only sorcerer who showed no jump ability or team combos. Team composition. Well, it's pretty dangerous to jump somebody with Gojo because he can blast you away with Limitless, so I don't think we're seeing that. What if couldn't even heal others, man? What is this? When Jogo gave him fingers, every finger had different element design. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Or how it seems. I guess we're going to see in the future how it is. Maybe we'll even see this chapter if Gege will actually reveal something. Man, what is Yuji actually going to do? Cause Yuji, I think he's done the most. He's effectively done the most to I want to say damage Sakuna, but it's really more of nerfing him, obviously, because he nerfs his cursed energy. Is it his control over Megami, his cursed energy output, and something else? Unless I'm missing something. His output and control or something like that. Yuji gym coach fighting Sakuna next. Yeah, because every time he attacks him physically, he just nerfs his soul. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I'm missing, his soul. Yuji is him. Yeah, I think Yuji put in the most work. The most effective work out of anyone, because no one would have gotten this far, at least at this point, without Yuji, because Sakuna would have still been at top. Well, he would have been at, Sakuna wouldn't have been at top shape based on what we know about Gojo, but he would have been pretty fresh if not for Yuji. Yuji like top 10, top 5 in Jujutsu Kaisen. Man, I hate I love Yuji. I hate, but I have to admit he actually might be top 10 with what we're seeing now. RCT, he actually has a curse technique. He can nerf the soul. Yeah, Yuji looking pretty nice too, and he's probably about to get even more buffs this chapter. Because I used to be a serious Yuji doubter when it came to his power, but now he's actually popping out now. Talk no Jutsu about to be Yuji's ability inspired by Naruto. If Megami gets online, can things go better? He's just offline right now. If Megami actually woke up, they can beat Sakuna 100%. Because Megami could also nerf Sakuna. And then he would actually just die. To everyone's efforts. Yuji needs more power up. What else does he need? Like a simple domain? A domain expansion? A maximum technique? I think those are sort of things he's missing right now. Because he probably can already do blood manipulation. Or advanced forms of blood manipulation like piercing blood. Maki probably gone. She's probably going to be the first one to die. First one to die? She was really dangerous. With the soul split katana? Nah, I don't think so. A Maki death chapter, that's not it. At least to me, Maki's like my top 5 favorite characters right now. So that'd be pretty disappointing. He needs a plot armor. Who's Sakuna or Yuji? Because honestly, they both have it. If you ask me. Are there any leaks yet? Not besides what these leakers are saying right now. Little previews about the chapter. It's a Yuji. There's a Yuji chapter. Yuji gets some glaze, and Sakuna lands 2 black flashes. What Yuji is the main character? This side character. What is the character development of? Why do you keep saying ugh? Oh, it's just UG. Megami doing a black flash from inside Sakuna. Pause. It'd be interesting if Megami, like, if he could fight back in the inner domain. But I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Be careful, enemy stand user Greg lurking in chat. Maki is not safe. Please, Weary Exile. I need Maki to survive. If anyone was going to survive out of the heavy hitters, the students in the main cast, I feel like Maki's gonna live to the end. All the way to the end. It's a clip for the game. Sakuna is the form of cursed energy that Kenny was talking about, so Black Flash at it is easy for him. Oh, Sakuna's like the no, if Sakuna was the ultimate form, then there would be nothing else to seek out. But Kenjaku wants to see something else. Sakuna is just like Sakuna's not even a curse. But he's not like human. He's like ascended. But I think there's something even more that Kenjaku's seeking out. Because he's seeking something out that's beyond his understanding. And you could actually technically understand. Like, Sakuna is... I don't even know how to put it. You can actually, like, tell what Sakuna is and what he's what he's doing, how his body operates and things like that. But with a sorcerer that like Tengen, that's something completely. I think that's something completely different. Even though they are similar in some aspects, but I guess we're gonna see. Kenny wants to make something more than Sakuna. Now that I just mentioned about Tengen, now I'm thinking about how Kenjaku saw a little bit of Sakuna in Tengen, so that makes me even more curious now. Gege still has yet to explain that. Where's my man Takaba? Takaba's too broken for the series right now. Takaba would literally come out here and do something Mickey. And it'd be totally in character for him. Like, he could... I wholeheartedly believe Takaba could, like, stalemate with Sakuna if he came out. If Takaba's not too scared of Sakuna, because ultimately it comes down to his confidence, but you know who the plot leans toward. Who are the worst and least developed characters in JJK? Tengen, Hirozu, Sumiki, Angel, Hana. Those are some pretty good peaks for I'm thinking you're saying the least developed. Because Sumiki especially, she needed some work. And Hirozu did not help her character development at all. She literally got in the way and almost made me hate everything about her. But yeah, I was a little disappointed in that. Yuta coming back? I'm not sure. I don't think so. After observing Sakuna, Kenny's determined that Yuji is the best version of Jujutsu. I guess we're gonna see. He might, because Yuji's weird. He's like a cursed object. He's not even human, so Yuji is very, very strange. Kenjaku, like Sakuna said, Kenjaku does the grossest things. Kenny gonna rug pull Sakuna? What does that mean? Gojo is returning. The airport is empty now. I saw that. Okay, leaks. Hold on. Okay. Other leaker. Leak started. I know Nilesh, I know you have all the plugs. So I don't see it yet, at least on my Y-follow. Yuji about to hit Black Flash. What are the strongest? Sakuna and Gojo. Kenjaku is the skull that Sakuna ate, and he needed to die for him. Sakuna can't die unless he has to switch first. Not Sakuna. Kenjaku. Kenjaku can't die unless he has to switch the brain. He has to do that, almost like Orochimaru. You searched up JJK. Hold on. Do it on this screen. There's another Mia. It's another Mia. Interesting. Where are the leaks? Well, right now I'm deciding which one is faster. Do you think we'll see an anti-melanin technique Sakuna hasn't used since the Heian era this chapter? Chris, that is a wild comment. But you never know with Sakuna. Mia used Kage Bushin to avoid Shueisha. I'm pretty sure this is just someone else, but man, I know Mia has a whole bunch of burners. The ritual used the bypass that you seen. Man, I'm over here looking at this. This looks like the time. Isn't this is 248. What am I looking at? I was like, what? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out who has the leaks first. Yeah, that's old. That is very old. That was 248. Cause I was like, that looked like when Yuji um tried to stab him with Uruma's sword. Bro's a fraud. Another fraud. No. He tried to be him. He's not him though, chat. Full of frauds. I'm trying to see if they're... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Nilesh. We got duped. I think it is a fraud. By the way, ACS is back. His new channel is Ghost. I need to check that out after this. The Gold ACS. Does he still have Sakudino? He still has those crazy thumbnails. Gojo comeback. Man, that dude was thriving off of content with that. He was playing 4D chess with that. Yuji with Hiromi Execution Blade, yeah. Fraud. I'm just calling him a fraud. He's doing that. Oh, he is doing that against Saku. Yeah, that because ACS, he was absolutely crazy for that. Bro was farming content. Gotta respect it though. Gege and Myamura pulling tricks on us every week. You already know. Yeah, my bad for calling Hakari a fraud. He got my respect for fighting Sakuna's second Glazer and the work he was putting in during the Culling games. You know, they did actually need Hakari to handle Kashimo. In that situation, what did he do? He handled Kashimo, he handled Charles. He got the 100 points. And now today he's handling Urume, which Urume would be a real problem. An absolute nuisance versus all these other sorcerers, since she can just freeze them with her output. So all Hakari's job is to do right now is to stall. Yuji hitting a Black Flash on 4 arms. Gege's about to kill one more boy. I wonder which boy he's about to kill. His favorite boy? Surely not his favorite MC. Miguel's about to solve racism trust, maybe. Who glazed Sakuna harder, Urume or Kashimo? Man, Myamura, I swear he said when the leaks start. Chapter expected. I like how the Discord has when it's expected now. That's funny to me. Huff Huff Wheeze. Lend me some RCT, Greg. This is bad. This is base Urume we're up against. My goodness. Do you guys think... Would Hakari even... I'm pretty sure Hakari... People have been saying, even Lightning, if you guys follow Lightning on Twitter, JJK Analyst, they said Hakari was in base the last time we saw him... Because he had the scars on him. The last time we saw him versus Urume. I think that's when she made that comment about... Or they made that comment about Sakuna holding back. I was like, no way this dude is in base fighting Urume with her ice, because she would instantly kill him with one frost. He couldn't do RCT or nothing, or do his domain if she froze his arm off. Sakuna is him. Sakuna dodged. EM waves, bro, is light speed right now. Yeah, technically, if we take that feat 1-to-1, actually take it face value, that dude is certainly light speed if the EM waves work like it does in real life. Lightning is a baddie. I always say she because they have a Uro profile, but I'm pretty sure it's a man. Maybe. Where would you rank Maki in the verse? Maki's like top 8 or top 7 to me. Sakuna and Urume are cooking. Who do you have winning, Mahito or Hakari? I always thought about that matchup because I thought about because Mahito always you have to hit his soul, but I think pretty sure Hakari can outlast him. That's literally all Hakari does is outlast people in a war of attrition, which is somebody's goal, but not my goal. What's Mia's real account? I'm pretty sure I linked it in the description, or I think I linked it in the description, but this is real account. The one he's using right now. Because there's a lot of frauds out there, I'll tell you that much. Current Yuji or Ryu? I'm not sure if Yuji has the output right now to deal with a monster like Ryu. However, he is him. I need to see Yuji do a simple domain or something like a simple domain or like an anti-domain before I like put him against like top tier sorcerers like that. That's what I want to see first because he certainly can compete if he has those tools. What are Gojo fan? Yuji might smoke Ryu, no capping. I need to see a little bit more from Yuji before I make those assumptions. If Hakari does not hit Black Flash or does not get 777 jackpot, then he's such a bum. However, Urume is still a bum that cannot even heal. Chozo's poison. So we're exile. Their battle's just a bum off. Bum versus bum activity. That's hilarious to me. The agendas on that side of the fight is insane. I've never seen this is like this level of agenda for like the Urume versus Hakari stuff is like freaking what was his name? I can't even think of it's like Zoro versus Lucci. It's like that type of energy I'm getting right now. Hakari is a domain merchant. Dang, that's his whole power. You gonna do that to him? That's how it's feeling right now. Hey, what's up, Kitty Mars? Urume would get smoked by a full master Junpei. I see you're cooking, Saku. A fully awakened Junpei just might cook him. You might have to step in and fight Sakuna next. Me? The cast is getting packed up one by one. Show us your domain. Man, I don't know if I could fight Plot Kuna and win. I might have to get a blessing from Gege first. Hey, what's up, Kitty? Bro, Yuta. I like how you spell Yuta. Yuta can't do it. Oh my goodness. Urume is going to freeze his heart, give it to Sakuna to regain his cursed energy. Wild. He's the punch kick man with regen. That's literally Hakari. No slander though, but that is Hakari. Okay, chapter's up. I'm reading y'all wild donos. I was seeing which we feasting. Oh, the other Mia. Let me think. Okay. He's not a fraud. Oh, snap. Let me go there real quick. All right, he's not a fraud. So the fake Mia's true. Wow. This is not even Mia. It looks like Gojo's explaining something about cursed energy. It's the first page, very first page. Gojo's talking about Black Flash. Interesting. Nah, he's still a fraud. Technically, he is a fraud, Mia. But in terms of his leaking ability, not a fraud. Not like a certain, I don't even know his name now. What is his name? This guy? I don't know, bro. You have to keep him on fraud watch. Because I know this guy just leaks for clout. That's not it. Gojo got the white flash. The white flash is crazy to me. Just because of the some memes I hear. Greg is still milking that Gojo dollars, man. He doesn't like how can I say, he doesn't, Gege, he's not using Gojo like he kind of like uses Toji. Cuz Toji, he like Gege, obviously he low-key simps for Toji, but oh snap, a new panel. But for Gojo, I think it's more of a he has to. He's got to draw him. Gojo explaining attributes of Black Flash. Okay. A lot of yapping. Talking about the intricacies of the sparks of black. Mia, what did Mia say? Oh my gosh, Mia's on the toilet. Nobara come back. I see Sakuna in the next panel. I'm looking at the top right. I think that's Maki. Gojo versus Madara Uchida. Oh, that's you, Kitty. I was like, who's talking about a Nobara comeback? Gotta be Kitty. Nobara fans, respect Nobara fans, because they still believe. They're still out here. That's very impressive. Look at him, full page too. The whole shebang. Can't wait for the Z Fighters to show up. They're the only ones that could take him down. Nah, she dead as hell. Y'all are foul. Have some compassion. Oh, snap. I'm looking for the Black Flash. I low-key should have this dude on my notification or whatever. Now, where Goku, what else would you do if you had the 6 eyes with Limitless? I do everything Gojo was doing. What up? I'm new to the channel. How these leaks looking? They're looking pretty interesting. Gojo's explaining Black Flash. Sakuna's about to land a couple of them. Gojo is white. He uses Black Flash. That means Miguel is gonna use a white Flash. What? Is this what JJK has become now? Just absolute mindlessness. If Gojo fans can cope, Nobara fans can also cope. That's true. That's true, Annex. Now we need UI for Yuji at this point. My goodness. If you had the 6 eyes and Limitless, you teach people how to use cursed energy. That sounds like a pretty decent gig. I'm not sure if I'm that generous to share that sort of information. They said Miguel is gonna use Blacker Flash. That's hilarious. You guys are just naming a whole bunch of people coming back. Nobara come back. Toto come back. Jogo come back. My goodness. Just anyone can just come in here in JJK. Let me go. Man, Myamura, where you at? I always appreciate Myamura is just a little slower. But they always come through with the translations. Everyone be jumping. They gotta jump now. In any sense of that word. Man, are y'all hype right now? We got 200 plus people in here. It's a Yuji chapter. Getting black flashes. This is crazy. Enemy stand user. Don't forget about Junpei comeback. Oh my gosh. We need Jujutsu now. Yeah, maybe Junpei could come in here and help with the jumping. If he's not still a Pokemon. Imagine we actually get a Junpei, like a flashback or something like that. Or like his ghost. That'd truly be the Jujutsu Kaisen. Miguel and LeBron gonna finish the job. For real though. Sakuna is a cheater, you already know, but that's how the game is played. Sources are con artists. His name is Junpei Saku. JJK could really thrive off of having one-shot mangas for real. That'd be interesting. Wouldn't his ghost still be Barney? That's foul. That's not his true form. The real Mia said something. Leaks in 15 minutes. Translations are being prepared. You can check. Why is he referring to another leaker who doesn't even have the raws? Oh, he has him now. He has him now. He already knew. Junpei return. Now I almost believe you for like 0.5 seconds about Junpei's return. When Kenjaku died, I thought Mahito would come out. Oh, that's interesting. He already absorbed and processed Mahito though. So I'm sure there is. Yeah, Mahito will eventually come back in 100 years, but right now he's already been like absorbed and processed by Uzumaki, and he's been already been used too. So I'm not sure about that. Oh, Jordan, you were right about what? Let me see. I think I missed something. Oh snap! Sakuna's in the zone. He's in the zone. What is he thinking about? He's got everyone stressed right now. This is not what we want right now. Shake my head. It's over. This is not it. Everyone's just going through guesswork. Like, what is he going to do? What's he going to cook up? You know, whatever it is, you know it's going to work out for Sakuna. They said 2 black flashes. Who's the next victim? Well, it was fun reading JJK. Excited? We're going to see you next week, my brother. Chozo was not looking good right now. It was a good run, though. Miguel and Maki. Dang, Miguel first is insane. I think first he should go for Chozo. Then he should go for Maki again. Now the King of Curses reached 120% of his potential. Yes, but what about his output? Because he needs to get his output back to heal his arms. And if he heals his arms, then he might be able to... even if he heals one arm, he'll be able to do the World Slash. Miguel dances and avoids Black Flash. I honestly see that happening. Have we ever seen a Black Flash miss? Because it has to hit, right? Nah, Black Flashes can't. Black Flashes don't. They have to hit, right? Can he stop holding back now? I think there is like a measure of how much Sakuna's holding back, but it's... Right now, it pretty much seems like it's like, what is he doing? It's like, what is this dude? He's just playing with his food. Miguel Lime Green, I haven't heard that in a long time. Not since the Gojo hype. We about to see Fuga. Man, if we actually saw that, I'd forgive everything everything Sakuna did. For real, for real. Because that's one of the most hyped techniques I'm very excited to see. King of Curses will use Black Flash at will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to use it on... Since we already know he's about to land 2 of them, we're going to see what his next victims are. Bro, I just posted already. I really need this... Need these to drop. I'm tired, OL, but I'm fainting. I feel the same way, Madara. Gege Akutami. Gege Akutami says, "Hello, enemy stand user. As you may know, I'm currently running out of characters to slaughter. I know by my glorious Boo Boo Bear Sakuna, so I have resorted to drafting readers to fight Sakuna, and you have been chosen. All right. No, not me being drafted, bro. You're crazy. I have to use my secret stand technique. Just like Todo uses Tadaka-chan. Nah, bro. Not us being drafted. He's gonna draft all the readers into this fight, bro. You're fighting Sakuna next week, little bro. Get ready. I don't know if I'm ready, chat. Gege, what you cooking? Man, Sakuna about to use his secret technique from the hand era. Oh, snap. Yuji comes back in. What is that? Is this a piece of rebar or metal? I think it is. They're just throwing random crap at him. Sakuna idly just dodging whatever it is someone did. I think that's Maki's sword. You see how easily he's dodging it? He clashed with her at first. Then he's like, I don't know, he's doing something weird at this panel. Like Yuji is about to do Yuji is about to do something, right? He's about to cook. Hopefully. Unless Sakuna just shuts it down and uses Black Flash on him. Yui about to put Cell Saga Gohan. Pull a Cell Saga Gohan. My goodness. Nah, the Sakuna suckers would kill the Gojo revival theorists. That's how it's been every time. They're going to shut it down. Yuji lands 2 Black Flashes and not Sakuna, please. It's going to be Sakuna. I mean, it's Sakuna Kaisen. Who else would it be? Alright, it's a page I missed. So they lock him down with the rebar. It's a point blank, piercing blood. Man, 2 blood manipulation users of very high level, high caliber. Sakuna's still on the decline. And he still got out of there somehow. Is it a new panel? Yes. No. That was an old refresh. Sakuna is finally having fun. Why Yuji always street brawling? He uses anything in the vicinity. I mean, anything he can grab as a weapon. Refresh again. My goodness, unless you are like fast. Maki comes back, tries to pierce Sakuna, and Sakuna evil grins. Oh, did he catch the sword? Hold on, bruh. Hold on a minute, bucko. What is he touching? He has to be using those mini slashes. Because you cannot just touch the soul split katana. Unless there's something weird going on with Sakuna's soul. No way he caught the sword. No way he can catch the moving sword unless he uses his technique with the mini slashes. Maki got hit. Another... Dude, look at this dude's smile in the corner. Bro is fiending. I can't even zoom in more. It won't allow me to. 2 black flashes she's done. She ate the first one relatively all right. She was just gone for a little while. She's about to get blacked. You guys are insane for that. She's about to get blacked. Crazy. All right, let me refresh. Sakuna hits a 3rd black flash on Maki. She sends her bouncing around. How far are we in? Yeah, I think it's Maki. Yeah, I think it is her. Yep. She just, man. Is she still up? Well, it was nice knowing you, Maki. No. Maki's still up, y'all. Stop capping. Gege glazing again? There's no reason to glaze Sakuna either. We know how powerful he is. I don't even think he needs Black Flash, honestly. Black Flash is overkill. This is just a way for him to get his powers back, honestly. Just stay down. Keep her up. Sakuna uses Dismantle on Maki. Why Maki in particular? Myth is faster. Go back to him. He's faster. I'm getting all these notifications on my thing. Chozo attacks Sakuna with his technique, but Sakuna uses Dismantle, which Chozo dodges. Her stomach is out of the... Is out? Let me look at it again. My goodness, Sakuna is bodying these dudes on 3% HP. Sheesh. Sakuna really bodying all these dudes on 3 HP. Seriously though, where are the other sources from the other eras? Other schools, and even the criminals, curse users like the granny. Man, they're at home chilling. What does this have to do with them? Even though the fate of the world's at stake. Maki about to meet Gojo? Nah, stop playing with my girl Maki. She's about to live. Sakuna then crushes Chozo against the wall. He uses his, I think this is his 4th one. Man, that he violated, bro. Sheesh. He used a wombo combo on him. He sent a slash out. Blitzes past Chozo, grabs him, throws him into a wall. Chozo can't do anything. Black Flash. Call the FBI. Violated my man. Sheesh. 4 Black Flashes, and you know what that means? It's domain time. He at least heals, but a domain would be crazy. That would be way too hype. Sakuna did DBZ Fighter mix up. Man, he's mixing them the freak up. He's mixing them all the way up. Maki about to get the Goblin Slayer treatment. No, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? This dude is giving them the left, right, good night. Maki forgot to make Sakuna's sandwich. They were wild back during the hand era. You guys are crazy. What if Sakuna found the secret to Black Flash? What was Gojo talking about at the start? Oh my gosh, you guys are wild. Some of these comments about Maki are way bruh. Just a bruh moment right there. Sakuna gonna eat Miguel. They definitely need Gojo to come back now. Kitty, I don't know either. I have no idea. I don't know which is worse, the chat or Sakuna right now. Because you guys are pretty wild. One thing's for sure though, the cast, they need someone to help. So Miguel needs to cook. Miguel or Yuji, someone needs to cook. Mia translate. Let me see. Okay, I do have his notification up. But Mia translated what he was saying. Let me check this real quick. Just before I see what Mia says. Gojo says there's no definite answer to activation of Black Flash. When he goes all out, he imbues his curse technique in his punches, but even so, hitting a Black Flash depends on luck, even for Gojo. No definite answer for activation. So it just happens. All right. All right. Hey, yo, she's... Oh my gosh. Hakari needs to stop playing with Urum. Man, I had a feeling we were just gonna get right into the action with Sakuna, but it would be interesting to see what's happening with on Hakari's side of things. I doubt it's this bad. I really seriously think it's a breeze compared to what our cast is dealing with. Literally. At the end, it's Maki taking all the poles of every character fighting. It's Maki Kaisen. Maki is taking a lot of damage. A lot of the brute force. Enemy stand user, will Gege let me hit a Black Flash on Maki too? Crazy. Just lets anyone wail on her. Sakuna must hate Maki. Two Black Flashes on Maki is crazy. And he just decides to do a dismantle on her. Like, he mixed her shit up. Now we trying. And he was just talking about the which is greater, the physical body or Jujutsu. Like, he's like, Jujutsu's better. So she's just fighting a losing battle. Can't do nothing about it. She can't hit him with the soul blade. Even if, because I'm pretty sure if she hit him with the cut the arm off, it would heal slower like it is now. Does he have his arm? He has... Is he still missing his left arm? He is. Man, Sakuna cooking him with 2 right arms. Sakuna gonna hit the what? Hit through Goku's shuffle. Zoro about to jump and say Bankai. Y'all just be saying anything. I hope we hop back because I do want to see that fight because Hakari has potential for more. I mean, he has great ingenuity in tight spots. Yeah, I agree, but I highly doubt many people are thinking about Hakari right now. Seeing Maki getting cooked. I don't even think the characters are thinking about Hakari, honestly. Because I'm thinking right now, since Kashimo has lost and Hakari has joined in and fighting Urume, has anyone ever even thought about like Hakari joining in? They didn't even mention him. Maki literally mentioned Yuta, a half-dead Yuta, before Hakari. That is crazy to me. Refresh. Is it the other Mia? Or did I... Man, why are there 2 Mias? Yuji charging up as Miguel helps Laru. The other Mia. What is Yuji charging up? This is way too much happening at the same time. Fodders. Yeah, this is crazy. So at least Laru is barely he's up. He took a lot of damage from that Black Flash, but it didn't kill him. And Miguel's helping out his friend. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, it's going by way fast. The real Kaisen was the Black Flashes we got along the way. Man, I never knew we'd get a Black Flash heavy chapter this soon. It's pretty cool to see though, and it's good to see it a little explained. I wonder if Myamura, I keep getting confused. If this Myamura posted another translation, I always have to check. Oh, they focused on. Okay, let me check now. Gojo says Nanami has a larger record than him, but in terms of total times, he wins. Since Gojo's fight doesn't last that long, he doesn't get much chances to hit Black Flash. Wow, that's crazy. That's not crazy, but it's wicked cool. For now, no one is dead. At least we get that much. No one is dead yet. Not yet, pushing piston. My goodness. This is brutal. I gotta check 3 leakers. And my goat is cut in half. Not cut in half, but she's... This doesn't look good. Recap everything in this chapter so far. I don't know if I could do it without missing anything new. But so far, Gojo explained Black Flash. Everyone, including Miguel, Yuji, Chozo, and Maki, tried to jump Sakuna. Let me go to someone who actually has the leaks. They tried to jump Sakuna. They failed. Sakuna landed his first Black Flash, or his third Black Flash on Maki. He pieced her up, sent her away, slashed her. Then he sent slashes toward Chozo's location. He blitzed Chozo, grabbed him, threw him into a wall, Black Flash. Now we're on a panel with Laru and Miguel, and he just got Miguel's saving his friend after he recovered from the Black Flash. I don't know, man. Even if Gojo came back, I'm pretty sure Gojo could cook up a little something. If he's not nerfed to hell like everyone thinks he is with the 6 eyes, then Gojo can do a little something. The Kashimo slander increases day by day. How does it increase? At least Kashimo fought like it was a fight. At least he went against a fresher Sakuna than this. I guess that's the main takeaway. Let me see. Let me make sure. Gege says Nanami still has the highest Black Flash record because Gojo instantly finishes his opponents. Yeah, we already read the other Mia, buddy. Oh, snap. Sakuna injures Chozo, but Yuji comes punching Sakuna and sends him away. Finally, you're about to cook. Bro, look how he did his blood. Ow. Man, Chozo was glad to take that hit, though. He smiled at it. He said, "What's good?" So Chozo grabs the hand, covers it in blood. Man, he still has 2 right arms. Just 2. And then Yuji gets a chance to punch him in the face. Next page is up. P. Diddy taking on Sakuna. You guys are wild. I think Chozo is holding him. Yeah, it looks like that way since his blood is covered up. Just the way he uses it is crazy. Like, look at his face. This dude is really about that action. All right. Let's see what other. Okay, Yuji uses piercing blood. After he punches him away using piercing blood, man. Is Chozo done? He's sitting on the floor. Now, I guess after taking that, I forgot he took a black flash. Man, that dude Chozo was a goat. And he gave him the opportunity to use piercing blood. Man, Yuji is really out here. He's locked. Yeah, he's locked in. Here we are. Is he really about to do a domain, y'all? They're cooked if he is, man. It's not even close. I don't think anyone here even has a domain. If Yuji doesn't reveal anything. Let me see. Hold on. The leaker low-key faster. Which leaker? The fraud leaker? The fraud Mia? Yuji gets on a chokehold and Sakuna grabs him, but Yuji fakes out with blood manipulation and Sakuna gets in a submission. Man, he's really boxing with this dude. He's cooking. Mia and his clones. Everyone trying to be Mia. But it's just not the same. It's not the same level of hype. It's almost like a scramble now to find the right leaker. At least for me it is. I don't know how other folks follow it. They probably don't even show the panel. Yuji getting a chokehold on Sakuna. Sakuna grabs him, but Yuji fakes out with blood manipulation. And Sakuna gets a submission. Using blood manipulation as a fake out is pretty interesting. Is that an old panel? Hold on. Hold on. Unless you, there's another. Why am I Twitter acting up now? At this moment. Oh, I see. I'm looking at the link you posted, Alesh. Black Flash. I like looking at it panel by panel, though. But I guess we'll analyze these as well as we wait on Mia's explanation. So we were just on after he punched him. I accidentally read this submission panel again. But after that, Yuji winds up. After he's pushed away by Sakuna, he winds up. And Yuji does... What is that, a heart? Why is Sakuna's eye a heart? He looks at someone in the distance. And it's Laru, who did something to Sakuna's... Okay. He did something to Sakuna's heart or soul or something like that. Interesting, man. We got 4 leakers we're looking at, chat. Could this get any stranger? Sakuna gay confirmed. It looks like Laru transformed Sakuna into something. Sakuna bugging. My goodness. I guess this is what it meant. This is what his technique meant about heart catch, right? He caught Sakuna's heart. I didn't know it was this literal, though. Because it did say something about the soul or something like that. Bro's getting excited seeing Laru still up. Crazy. The fact that his eyes literally transform into a heart is wild to me. Does Yuji do a black flash? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. That's clean. This is a vicious black flash too. This is crazy. Oh yeah, I love to see that. Love to see Sakuna suffer. Finally, he gets a black flash cooked on him again. Locked in for real, yes. He's not the only ones blessed by the sparks of black. Watch Sakuna eat it. I'm pretty sure he already did, but it's the thought that matters. Kill that bum. I like how this leaker called him a bum too. Yuji awakening. Man. Black flash, blood manipulation, soul manipulation, soul interference, or whatever Yuji's doing. Man, he's looking like a top level sorcerer. Bro done broken the world record. Well, he has to do, that's consecutive black flashes, but as far as landing them, I'm not sure who has the record for total black flashes. Oh yes, my anti-black flash technique. 4 leakers is crazy. This is nuts. And I low-key feel like they're competing with each other like minute by minute. It's not even close. And the other leaker, man. It's like minute by minute, bruh. Yuji, the blackest of flashes. The Yusuf guy kind of fast. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I didn't know there were so many leakers. So who be supplying them with these leaks? Yeah, we can't let that be known, or else Shueisha's gonna be on their ass. I think they'd rather stay hidden. I think the way they even get their leaks would stay hidden as well. Because otherwise we'd have a whole bunch more leakers. Gege supplying? That would hurt Gege. That was the final page, no? I don't think it was. We don't... Oh, hold on. Because I am seeing a date at the bottom. I think this might be the final page. My goodness, this is crazy. The cartel is supplying these pages. Low key. It feels like there's some sort of underground like deal going on with these leaks. That's how it's been feeling. Like people got a plug in the supplier to some shady business going on. Man, this is a beautiful panel. This chapter was a lot better than I expected. I came in with high hopes. We left this chapter like this was euphoria. So the black, it's purple flash from Miguel next chapter. Why would it be purple? Enemy stand user might be the next to have a plug. I don't know. I need to know the process. Sakuna's cooked. Sakuna's mistake was letting Yuji cook for real though. Okay, let's see if Myamura actually translated some more stuff. All right. It's a lot of yapping. But Gojo says Nanami has a larger record than him in terms of total time since he wins. Gojo's fight doesn't last that long, so he doesn't get much chance to hit Black Flash. Gege immediately drops a note after this saying Gojo is surpassed by Yuji in overall Black Flash hits. That would make sense for consecutive Black Flashes. Or not even consecutive, overall Black Flash hits. That's interesting. That's not even counting consecutive hits. Maybe, I don't know. But this is said in perspective way, meaning this event will happen in the future. Yuji will have more number of Black Flashes than Gojo by the end. Interesting. Yo, what did Laru do to grasp the heart on Sakuna? He must have grabbed his soul. Because he can make an imaginary hand to grab things. So he must have grabbed like Sakuna's figurative heart or something to like hold him in place. Miguel thinks this is bad because Sakuna might gain momentum. Yuji wonders if Sakuna might get his RCT output back like Gojo. Chozo realizes Miguel and Laru are here to help, so they should team up and kill Sakuna before RCT output comes back to normal. Sounds like a good plan. Yuji tries to trap Sakuna with a railing as Chozo fires Supernova, but Sakuna dodges and escapes from it. Alright, and I think a lot of these panels are just fighting that we saw. Maki notices that Sakuna's normal slashes output. Oh, his output's back. It's not none of that plushy stuff like it was before. This is a real hit. This is not malfunctioning shrine. The Sakuna's normal slashes output has raised. Sakuna ties to sender another set of slashes, but Chozo blocks it with Supernova instantly. Another set of slashes come toward Chozo, but even before they hit, Sakuna's already behind him. Sheesh. Chozo and Maki. Myamura, he dropped another thing. I think I just read it. But he's faster than the slashes. Man, Sakuna's faster than his own slashes. I see that panel in the corner. That's interesting. Was that Miyamura's? Yes. Sakuna's fast. Sakuna's just faster than his own slashes. Is crazy to me. Sakuna used his slashes as a buff to catch Chozo off guard. While Chozo tries to face the slash, Sakuna instantly arrives behind him and threw him in a wall nearby and hit him with his fourth Black Flash. This is just some unnecessary cooking, bro. We need to get a ref out here. This is a flagrant foul of unnecessary cooking. Very flagrant. Uh-oh, what happened to my... Alright. Laurel hit him with a testicular torsion technique. Oh man, that sounds painful. Actually, that sounds extremely painful. I almost thought of like blood manipulate. Man, why is my mind even going there? Sakuna didn't even have to do my boy Chozo like that. He didn't have to hit Maki with his fourth one. Man, that was just unnecessary cooking. You read right to left, so it's for sure one more page left. Let me see. That's my bad. I missed it like 3 minutes late, but it looks like it's yeah. This is definitely the final chapter. I mean, the final page. It's just Yuji gleaming after he finally landed his Black Flash, and now he's gonna start cooking. All these leakers making my head dizzy. Yeah, it's a lot. It's not just one leaker now. Not like how it was some months back with just Myamura. It's different times, but it's still fun. Yuji became the MC today. Yeah, Gigi had to remind us. But what's Myamura talking about? If they posted more translations. Nope, not yet. My heart's still loyal to me, to Mia. We're all still Mia munchers at heart. All of us are, Kitty. At least Mia was the one that really started this. Not started the trend, but started this JJK hype for this trend. Because he certainly was not the first leaker, but Mia Glazers. Yes, who else do we have? Who else are you glazing besides Mia? Everyone else besides Mia? I don't know. Mia's just like the one true source. Still the GOAT. Yep. Not sure about Chozo, but I could see Sakuna focusing on Maki because of the threat she could be. Sakuna is probably still salty with Chozo for the bathroom beatdown. Yeah, I honestly think he's just cooking him for just because he wants to. Blood about to put him in the mojito era. The mojito era? What does that even mean? Me is my goat. I still remember the time he was fighting against a hurricane to get us leaks. Yeah, those are some crazy times. That was like the Gojo versus Sakuna days. I think that's when we started streaming these live reaction, just because that fight was so hype. Let me check. Is it? Do we have a break? This is like the third chapter, so the third chapter since break week. So we might have a trend where we do get a break. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure if there's a break. It is a break. It makes sense if it was. Myamura was already talking like they're pretty confident it was. For a full summary with the leaks and proper sequence, go over to Gojo. Oh. That's pretty cool, giving a little nod. I started to lose my faith in JJK, every scenario, how they could beat Sakuna, feel unrealistic. Sakuna's plot armor is too OP. I felt like, I really do feel like it was always going to be this way. In terms of how powerful Sakuna's going to seem, we just never really had a fight like this in Jujutsu Kaisen where it's been this long and the characters have to fight this hard. So it seems like, so it's pretty understandable to have a sort of burnout with this Sakuna fight, because the character's been fighting him for so long and they have like almost no answers for him. But steadily they are kind of picking away at him, so I think it's gonna work out. At least for the time being. And there's a lot less deaths than I expected for fighting Sakuna. I think we only got like Gojo, Kashima, Haguruma. Those three. And we don't know if Yuta's dead, Chozo's still around, and yeah, so we kept the casualties. They're not as bad as I thought. While I'm yapping, I have to read some of these panels. Chozo manages to reduce the damage and making an armor of blood and holds onto Sakuna's arm. Yuji immediately comes back with a powerful punch to Sakuna's face. Yep, that's what we noticed the first time. So he did put something on his right arm to slow him down or keep him in place. Chozo said no matter how many Sakuna hits a black flash, no matter how many how many times Sakuna hits a black flash and regains his momentum, if Yuji hits him with his punches, Sakuna's cursed energy output and control over Megumi's body will get dull. Yes, that's important. Yuji's pulling a lot of weight right now. I've seen full leaks and the ending is satisfying for Yuji fans. Yes. Rika, Yuji lands a black flash. We're just trying to see the translations. Miguel tells Laru that They have done enough, so they should retreat. But Laru declines Miguel's offer, saying he has something that he needs to do. He tells Laru that they have done enough. Man, Miguel was ready to leave. I don't even think... Did Miguel even get hit yet? He's not trying to find out. He's already trying to leave. But Laru's not having it. And finally, they do something useful. I agree with Miguel. Miguel has 189 IQ. Yes, this dude is very smart. He's got that work smarter, not harder attitude. He didn't even get hit yet. He's already trying to cut his losses. Miguel got that dark skin IQ. He's built different, and he knows his limits. It's just like what he said last chapter. He said, do the Japanese really think all high-spirited black people will survive anything? He said, no, I got to look out for my people. He knows what's up. Miguel can't miss his fight. His flight. I said fight. He's going back to Africa. Yes, Miguel is definitely the GOAT. 0 damage at all. He said, I'm cool. He's out of here. He still might do something before, or he better do something before it's all said and done. Because so far, he's like, what has Miguel done? He's dodged the slashes. He kind of pieced up Sakuna a little bit. I'm not sure how much that did, but that's what he did, and now he's helping out Laru. So we might get some cool payoff with that. Miguel knows a horror story when he sees one. Sheesh. So Yuji continues to fight. Sakuna tries to smash him into the ground, but Yuji instantly hits him with a piercing blood. That is incredibly cool. I really find it funny how... Oh, which hand is that? Did they cut off his hand? I didn't even notice that because his right hand is cut off and his left. Hold on, did I miss something? Oh, did it break off from the... I didn't even notice that. Did it break off from the blood? That's interesting. Because his right hand is his right hand is missing here. His lower right. He just beat Sakuna up and decided to diff. We still on Miguel. Man, I did not notice that. They are really damaging Sakuna right now. And Sakuna is literally on 3 HP and still piecing him up. Sakuna about to go crazy now. I believe Yuji will have a domain expansion related to one of curse techniques he has. He might use it to counter Sakuna's domain expansion later on, and he will for sure use at least one or more Black Flash and amp from that. And the amp from that will help him achieve domain expansion. That's an interesting theory. I'd love to see that, honestly. Watch Sakuna still hate on him, even though he has to put more work than most people fighting. Yeah, he's been... Sakuna's gonna find some type of way to hate on the boy. Kitty, you're asking where Hakari is at? You know where he's at. He's still stalling with Urum. I don't think a single sorcerer here is worried about Hakari's location. They're not relying on him. Nothing. They just... All Hakari has to do is stall the Ice Maid. He's rizzing. Whatever he needs to do. Riz. Fight. I don't care. Hakari is trash. I wouldn't say he's trash, but no one is worried about him right now. I miss my man. Yeah, he brings a whole lot of hype with him. Hakari is very fun. I'd I'd actually really like to see his interaction with Sakuna. Hakari's interaction at least, because he has a super similar mindset to him, and I think we at least deserve that. Sakuna's still not trying. You know he's not trying. At least I don't know. He looks pretty beat up, man. I think there's a certain tolerance Sakuna has in terms of him not trying. But you guys know how it goes. He's gonna reveal his new technique, his new second awakening, third awakening actually, and he's gonna cook some more. Sakuna manages to push Yuji away, but Yuji immediately gets into the zone. Narrator says Mahito sensed Black Flash from Yuji, and similarly, Sakuna sensed that Yuji is about to hit Black Flash, but his consciousness is forcefully diverted somewhere else. Oh, I see. His heart got caught by Laru. Man, that is so cold. That is For how goofy this technique is, that is surprisingly cold. Y'all should still hope for a Megami comeback. Arakia? Man, I gave up on Megami. You can only save those who are prepared to be saved. But for real, Megami is actually a really good way to take down Sakuna, so there is hope for that. At least. That's the third time you've said third time I've said what? What, Kitty? I literally forgot already. Hold up, you telling Megami is on a ventilator, bro? Was it me talking about Megami? Maybe Hakari beats Urume. They toss her body to Sakuna. Unexpectedly, he eats her. That is freaking dark and crazy. Oh my goodness. That'd be kind of cold, though. Man. This heart catch technique is very interesting. Megami needs a big hug right now? I don't know, Fufu. It's good to see you too, man. He needs that emotional support, but who has time for that in these trying times versus Sakuna? Laru landed on Sakuna twice. Miguel landed on Sakuna. Kusakabe landed on Sakuna. Haguruma cooked against Sakuna, but Chozo have done almost nothing. Muhammad, I almost thought you were going to diss on Kashimo. That's what I expected from that. But at least Chozo acted as a distraction because he got hit, and I think Chozo took one of his arms. If you notice, yeah. If you notice here, Sakuna's right arm is gone, and that's the arm that punched right here. No? It's not that arm. Why is his right arm gone then? That's interesting. Because this right arm is definitely gone, but it's not the correct arm that Chozo put blood on. That's weird. Oh, what were you saying? Let me see. Maybe Yuji can pull out a Naruto and talk no Jutsu Megami. Maybe there's hope yet for that. He can have like a little Toto moment with him. Reinvigorate his duty as a sorcerer. I'm really not sure there's much Megami has to live for though. Since his sister is gone and Gojo's dead. By his own hands, Megami has to really like be actually low-key suicidal now, but not too much. Haguruma and Miguel done jack shit to Sakuna. At least Chozo got his arm. Yeah, at least Chozo's like a good distraction. And he helped Yuji land Black Flash. Or some good solid hits. And the same arm. It's the same arm, just different side perspective. It's weird. It's weird because this looks like his lower right arm, right? Right here. But the arm that Chozo got was his upper right. Yeah. You can see the blood right here. It was his upper right. Because you can see the blood, the little black part in his arm. And that's his upper right. And that's not the arm that's gone. It's this arm that's damaged right here. It's hard to explain. It'd be more clear with a better image, of course. Thanks for reading my comment about the theory with Yuji potential domain expansion. First time being on your stream. It's good to have you. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Agnaldo. Less is the one about Maki. You know, yeah, that was an interesting Agnaldo. That was an interesting theory about his domain though. Megami is selling for no reason. Spin back your sister. Spin back for your sister, yeah. Because Megami's like the key right now. He's literally what they're trying to save, which is pretty insane when you consider they're fighting Sakuna. Like they gotta worry about Megami and they got to fight Sakuna. So it's like, bro, Megami has to do his part. Any chance of a Nobara comeback, or do I need to KMS? No, kitty. If whatever keeps you from that option, Nobara's gonna come back. You gotta keep believing. Hey, what's good, Rumor? Good to have you here, my man. After Black Flash, Yuji landed, we might actually see Megami. I don't know. I don't know. If we damage Sakuna's soul enough, I think Megami is gonna wake up a little bit more. Copium 300 mg twice a day. Whatever keeps us going, chat. The Gojo revival, the Nobara comeback, Toto comeback, whatever keeps us going as a community, we're going to take it. All the copium. Every morning, every day, every night. Where there's cope, there's hope. Where there's hope, there's cope. You guys already know. Miwa and Nobara comes back, and we're about... That's crazy. I should have known that was you, Roddy. Legumi? Yes. Someone's reading my mind in chat. Every time I think about Megami, I always think about Loki. I always think about my hate for him. I actually did make a video on Megami's potential or why like Megami suffers, but I think I need to talk about him a little bit more. Because I assure you, I suppressed all my takes about Megami. I suppressed it all for that video, but I might have to let the truth be known. Legami, let go of me, let me die. Oh no. Oh, thanks for the sub. Laru is the GOAT. Did I miss any translations? I think it was the heart catch. Yes, Sakuna got stunned by heart catch. This is crazy, by the way. Laru's curse technique not only makes him grab a physical body, but he has grabbed hold of someone. He can grab their hearts, their consciousness too. So it's not really their soul, but it's almost like he can grab their mind and their attention. And apparently it works on Sakuna. That is so freaking funny. and it gave him enough time to land Black Flash. So for the final page, by unlocking his potential through Black Flash, amidst the scattering black sparks, Yuji Itadori awakens. Oh my God, my brothers and sisters. Yuji Itadori awakens. That's crazy. Yuji's actually having his awakening from the sparks of black. Amidst the sparks of black. Awakens what though? Whatever it is, it's gonna be something to kill Sakuna finally. I think it's just punch harder. Low key. But it might be something technical like a new power or a domain. But I'm just about 60% sure it's punch harder. Who has more potential, Hiromi or Legumi? They both have the same type of potential to... Well, I think Megumi would have more potential with his curse technique since his technique can defeat the Limitless. So it could actually surpass Gojo's. If I'm being honest. But Legumi is Legumi. He's not Sakuna. Do we have a break confirmed? I'm pretty sure we have a break next week. I think we do. At least. Myamura didn't say anything. And I didn't see a date on the last page. Or at least I can't really make it out. Yuji is the next honored one. Man, a Yuji honored one moment will be beautiful. 4/22, April the 22nd. Yeah, so it looks like a break. Man, that's pretty long. The one with the awakening. Next chapter, Megumi with Gojo and Toji in the airport. Man, what has this airport done to you guys? How long is the break? I can't see. Well, someone said April the 22nd, but I can't see any. I can't make out any dates. I've been waiting for this for years, man. I already see a Yuji equals to Yuta over Bumkari. That is hilarious, bruh. It's really funny how some of y'all are just making, like, pushing Hakari into irrelevancy. That's so hilarious to me. Because for real, it's like, what is he doing now? Everyone's getting their licking on Sakuna. And Hakari's stuck fighting the henchman. So it's like, what? Unless Gege says something crazy. Break is on the Yuji Black Flash page. Oh, my bad. Oh, this part is cut out. I gotta go to the... Oh, I see it. I think that says 21 on... Oh, that's 22. Yep, it looking like a break week. Oh God, there's a break. Mental illness case is gonna rise. I'm glad it wasn't too much of a serious break last week, because last week was a real crazy chapter. Probably the craziest chapter I read in a while, considering the Gojo and Miguel stuff. Don't sleep on Uraume. You don't just stand next to Sakuna without being strong. That's right. I'm sure they're a top tier fighter. They're still the maid though. And there's still a huge gap. So you know what? We're just gonna see how strong they are. If they end up being like, even if they were as strong as Kashimo, that's still Still puts him in a weird position. My son finally sitting among the greats. Yes, Yuji's definitely out here cooking. Hakari is purposefully stalling Urame because he knows he's getting smoked by Sakuna. Oh my god, that is a crazy thought. Man, Hakari would dive straight into this battle with no regrets at all, and he'd still die just the same. Or he'd be like, if he did die, he'd be happy to, is what I think. Because he just has that sort of YOLO mindset. However, regarding Hakari's technique, it'd be interesting to see him survive like Sakuna's slashes, because once he heals, he does not stop at all. He'll just keep going. So I think it'd be really interesting to see him fight Sakuna. Sakuna praise his strengths and maybe point out his weaknesses or something like that. Imagine Hakari comes back and tanks Sakuna's domain in Jackpot. Yeah, I always imagine that, something like that happening. Because if your RCT is higher than Gojo's and Sakuna's in like RCT speed, then you should be able to heal anything. What is the editor's comment? Looks like Mia posted something. Oh, snap. The editor's comment at the end of 256. Even the light of hope shines black. That's kind of cold. The light of hope shines black. That's quite a contrast to last chapter. Because before it was an ominous light. Now it's a light of hope. That's way too hard. I love it. Finally, Yuji. Yuji's the MC back. We got our joy back. Black is the new white. What are you guys saying? Gege got blacked. It's over. You guys are freaking hilarious. Yeah, but this is quite a contrast. Even Main's talking about we finally getting Yuji love. Yes, finally. We got our joy back. Nah, chat. Black is crazy. We need to stop. We need to cease. Toriyama in Infinity right now, though. What are y'all saying? Black Air Force energy, for real. I love to see it. Man, this is beautiful. Yuji cooking. Sakuna on the ropes. For real, well, at least in some sense he's on the ropes if he didn't tank this Black Flash head on. I know he did, though. I'm like 80% sure. But we finally got our joy back. Our boy Yuji's about to cook. Where Black stop? Yeah, remove that dumb. Oh my gosh. Hey, but Maki just got hit with a second Black Flash and a dismantle. Yeah, this has been pretty insane. I'm interested to see like where Sakuna goes from this, because right now Sakuna should like eating a soul splitting Black Flash from Yuji. Not splitting, but you know what I mean. Soul shattering? I don't know. Something like that. Soul seizing. That's what it is. But eating that from Yuji, that has to do quite a bit of damage. Shaking. Yeah, he must have him shook. In some sense. Like, we might actually see Megami as soon as the next couple of chapters if Sakuna actually hits, if Yuji actually hits him enough. Soul sucking is crazy. Sakuna has something personal against Maki. Personal with Maki. Yeah, he has something going on with her. Because he did not like... Her in particular got 2 Black Flashes, which is crazy. Imagine every chapter someone dies. Yeah, that'd be pretty terrible. I'm glad it's not like that and it's just cliffhangers with people just barely hanging on. Yuji hits Sakuna right in the open chest wound as well. He got to do some damage. Yeah. I didn't even notice the chest wound, but he's hitting him where it hurts. Okay. So it will be on break. We got to wait a bit more to know what Yuji's gaining with this awakening. All right. So you guys already know what next video is about to be about. Yuji's just cooking. And we're about to theorize on what he's gonna cook up. If that crazy ass plot armor don't save him. Every time I think of plot armor, I'm just thinking which are we talking about? We talking about plot Kuna or our MC Yuji? Because they both have a bit of plot armor, but Sakuna right now, he's absolutely crazy. Yuji will go Fuga. Man, imagine he gains a new curse technique, especially like Sakuna's, or just like more a different advancement to his own technique, like with the soul. Oh man, that'd just be glorious. Yuji awakening would be awesome. Like he has like a soul domain, or he has like a domain involving a different curse technique, but it could also affect the soul. Oh man, that's Gege might actually be cooking right now. For real. Yuji has what? Oh, remember that time he saved Junpei, Nobara, and all the people in Shibuya? That was some BS. What? All right. Well, whatever the case, Yuji is cooking. Even the light of hope shines black. And our knight in shining armor, Yuji, is about to be the hero of our story. Finally, back in action, our GOAT MC is about to cook again. Next video, definitely expect a video on how Yuji's going to cook with the sparks of black and what he will awaken as he comes into this basically this new era, or this new stage in Sakuna Kaisen. It's not just Sakuna Kaisen anymore. This is about to be Yuji Kaisen. We're about to get our joy back. So we're about to see just what Yuji cooks up with the soul, with blood manipulation, with whatever he's going to awaken with his new powers. We're going to see it, and I'm going to explain it. Try to explain it a little bit, as much as we know with the information that we have for the next video. But I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been very, very fun doing this stream. I might even, before or after I do the video, I'll probably stream again, just talking about a little bit more theories and getting more thoughts from you guys in the community as well. But yep, I had a ton of fun with this stream. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with this one. I hope you guys had fun as well. I'm just reading some of you guys' comments are absolutely funny even now, but I hope I see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you don't miss it either, but you know, good night, good morning, whatever time it is. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.